Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the third episode of XAW, and we have a very interesting show for you here tonight, and we are kicking things off with Cole Williams versus Mike Air in a singles match. Now, if you'll remember on the previous episode of XAW, the main event was a tag team match between Cole Williams, Jacob Williams, against Mike Air and Rodger Blake, and in that match, Mike Air was able to pin Jacob Williams. So now he's going up against his brother Cole in a singles match, and of course later tonight, Rodger will be taking on Jacob in a singles match. And also coming up later tonight, we have a fatal four-way elimination battle royal to determine who will be the first competitor entered into a United States Championship match at the upcoming XAW pay-per-view Game Over. Now I know that's new information, but yes, there is going to be an XAW pay-per-view event called Game Over coming soon, and there will be, that's when all the championships in XAW will be handed out. There's going to be a United States Championship, a Hardcore Championship, Tag Team Championship, and World Heavyweight Championship. And the match that will be determining the United States Champion will be a Championship Scramble match. So the winner of that Fatal 4-Way later tonight will be the first competitor entered into that 5-person Championship Scramble match. And our main event later tonight, which is TJ Connell versus Connor Jameson in that Falls Count Anywhere submission match, the winner of that will be entered into the Hardcore Championship match at Game Over. So now we're getting ready for the first ever XAW pay-per-view, and it'll be after the 5th episode of XAW. That's when it's going to be Game Over. And here comes Mike Air. He has a little bit of momentum on his side after winning that tag team match on the previous episode. Can he keep it going here tonight against someone who's never been pinned or submitted in Cole Williams? He's got one heck of a test in front of him, but I honestly did not think he would be able to pull off the victory on the previous episode, so he might be able to prove me wrong here. And here we go. And of course, Cole Williams taunting to start off, not surprising at all. And oh, Mike Air not going to have any of that with some strikes. And what a wicked chop starting this matchup off. And Cole Williams seems to be taking off his game a little bit here. An Irish whip into the corner. And Mike, oh, look at that beautiful head scissors takedown, sending Cole Williams flying. Only it's Mike Air not letting up with a dropkick right to the side of the head, not letting up whatsoever. Now picking up Cole Williams. I've never seen Cole Williams start a matchup off this badly. And now Mike Air going after the arm, and he's all over Cole. And Cole Williams, smart move going outside the ring to catch a breather. And Mike Air taking this opportunity to show off his dancing skills. But go back after the man, stay on him. Cole Williams completely taken out of his zone right here in the beginning of this match, and a shot to the midsection. And now front look at this old counter into a sleeper slam. Again, Mike Air still in control. Cole Williams in a world of trouble. And, oh, Shining Wizard right to the face. He may put Cole Williams away in the first minute of this match. And now look at this into the cover, hooking the leg off the Shining Wizard. One, but only a 1 count off the Shining Wizard right to the face. And I was going to go for that dropkick, but Cole Williams missed it. Mike Air moved out of the way, and now into a camel clutch, again in control. Oh, look at this. Cole Williams setting up for a slam. No, getting out of that camel clutch. Smart move by Cole Williams. And finally, Cole trying to get into this matchup. His first official offensive maneuver, although it was more of a defensive maneuver, and a big chop sending Mike Air flying. And now Mike Air trying to get back to his feet. Runs right into a boot right to the midsection. And Cole Williams using his strength to hurl him into the turnbuckle with a gigantic Irish whip. And now Cole Williams going for another one, just launching him with a hellacious Irish whip into the other side, just bouncing him into the turnbuckle. And a shot in the midsection again. What is Cole Williams going to go for here? Oh, look at this double-handed tree slam by Cole Williams, exploding the kidneys. Mike Air screaming in agony, and I think Cole Williams is kind of pissed off. Again, I've never seen him start a match off so poorly in his career, but I think he also was not expecting that. But Mike Air again going back after that arm, trying to maintain control of this match, but runs right into a scissors kick. Man, Cole Williams is not someone you can take lightly. And here come his signature triple elbow drop. Taking a brief pause, and a big elbow drop on Mike Air. And now look at this, into the cover off those elbows, into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, but only a 1 count. 2 1 counts in this matchup so far. And now Cole Williams going to the top rope. Oh, but Mike Air catches him and throws him off the top rope a la Ric Flair. And now off of that, picking Cole Williams back up on his feet. Cole Williams still a little groggy, shot to the midsection. And this would be a huge upset in my opinion if Mike Air is able to pull this off. In a clothesline, all setting up, going to the top rope, Mike Air, where he's comfortable with a beautiful crossbody, but no lateral press. Cole Williams trying to get back to his feet. Man, again, this would be a huge upset. Probably the biggest win. Oh, runs right into an elbow, though. Like, you cannot understate how big of a win this would be for Mike Air if he's able to defeat the unpinned and unsubmitted Cole Williams. Oh, look at this unique roll-up. Into the cover, 1, but again, only a 1 count. That was very unique. Say what you will about Cole Williams, he's got a very interesting moveset. And, oh, big punch, knocking him to the outside. And Mike Air in a little bit of trouble. And Cole Williams now going again to the top rope. Here comes a high-risk maneuver. And a splash to the outside. Man, when Cole Williams wants to take it to the skies, he does just that. And now launching Mike Air to the, right into the turn, and then a big kick to the face, off slamming him into the steel steps. But Mike Air shot to the midsection. And, oh, beautiful dropkick, responding in kind. And the referee up to a count of 3. Man, this has been very evenly matched, more so than I thought it would be. Now shoving him. Oh, but Cole Williams trying to respond back. Cole Williams picking him up out of the air. Oh, no. And, oh, man, a power slam on the outside. There's not a lot of padding on the outside. No give whatsoever. Just tried to break the man's back, and Mike Air is in serious trouble. Now back in the ring. Trying to take his head off with an STO. Beautiful move by Cole Williams. Mike Air is in serious... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Monster Bomb. That is Cole Williams' finishing maneuver. That has got to be it. Oh, wait a second. Not going for the cut. Oh, what is Cole Williams doing here? Cole Williams, with a Shining Wizard of his own. Taking a page out of Mike Air's playbook off the Monster Bomb. And now Cole Williams going for a pin. Look at that unique pinning predicament. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Cole Williams puts away Mike Air in impressive fashion. Man, Mike Air was very surprisingly into this match. I mean, it was back and forth until he ran into that power slam on the outside. That was the end, as far as I'm concerned, for Mike Air when he ate that power slam. Then he got back in the ring, ate that STO, then the Monster Bomb, and then the Shining Wizard. And Cole Williams with another pinfall victory here on XAW. Man, Cole Williams derailing Mike Air's momentum. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, hang on a sec. Oh my God! I was about to say, I'm hearing about some kind of altercation going on backstage, but Sinful Neglect and the Corruption Killer are backstage in someone's locker room, and he just slammed a laptop over his head. These two are supposed to have a match later tonight, and oh dear God, shot to the midsection. Oh my God. Oh my God! Powerbombing him through that desk. The Sinful Neglect just taking it to the Corruption Killer. I mean, last XAW episode, he assaulted the man after his match, and now he's doing the same again, except before his match against him. And, oh, he's got a weight thing! He's got that heavy weight and just trying to beat the crap out of the Corruption Killer. Oh my God, right to the head. Where's security? Security needs to get down here before someone gets hurt. Oh, and again right to the skull with that heavy weight. This is unsettling. The Sinful Neglect is... and he just busted him wide open. I think he just busted the Corruption Killer wide open with this heinous assault backstage. This man is a psychopath. This man is absolutely dangerous. Again, someone needs to get down here before the Corruption Killer ends up getting seriously injured. He's already busted wide open. And oh my God! Right into it. Oh my God! That was a freaking explosion, and there goes the sprinklers. And now I'm being told that the security is going backstage. I think we lost camera feed to that. But my God, they're supposed to have a matchup immediately after this Fatal 4-Way match. But honestly, I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. The Sinful Neglect just demolished the Corruption Killer backstage in a cowardly assault, but that was vicious. But we have to continue with the show, ladies and gentlemen. Up next is that Fatal 4-Way Battle Royale Elimination match. Here comes Aaron Kordeski coming up in this match, who his first matchup on the previous episode of XAW was actually against the Corruption Killer, and he was unsuccessful in that match. Looking to get into the win category in this important Fatal 4-Way, because again, the winner of this match goes into the United States Championship Scramble match at XAW Game Over. And again, the XAW United States Championship is going to be a thing here on XAW, the secondary championship in the XAW brand. It's going to be the XAW version of the molecular title or the UCT Extreme title. You guys know what I mean. Here comes Default Green, another man who's been on a little bit of a losing streak along with his tag team partner Default Red. But yeah, I'm being told right now that there was a security team backstage. They broke a camera. Like the Sinful Neglect off of that sprinkler, a camera just went out, and the security team had to go back there and separate those two. And now I'm being told that the Corruption Killer is being taken to a trainer, and he wants to have the match later tonight. So just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this is the same thing he did to him last week, well, last episode of XAW after his match, just assaulting the man and busting him wide open, and now doing it in someone's office. That wasn't a locker room, that was someone's office. Like, just absolutely ridiculous display. And I still can't believe he just crushed a laptop over the man's face and threw him into a TV. A flat screen, that beautiful flat screen TV, destroyed. But, so, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Johnny Blaze, member of Team No Mercy, along with Sumo Slaughter, in this Fatal 4-Way Championship qualifying match. So, and later tonight, I was talking about how the main event will go into the Hardcore Championship match at XAW Game Over. At XAW Game Over, the Hardcore Championship will be decided in a triple threat ladder match. So either TJ Collins or Connor Jameson will be into that triple threat ladder match for the XAW Hardcore Championship. So that's going to be interesting. And of course, the main event of XAW Game Over is going to be a 30-man Royal Rumble match where the winner of that Royal Rumble will be crowned the first ever XAW World Heavyweight Champion. So, and pretty much everyone on the roster is eligible, even if you win a championship earlier that night. Let's say someone wins the United States Championship in that Scramble match, they can be in the Royal Rumble. And we might have a double champion. Who knows? And here comes Antonio Black, who was also on the previous episode of XAW against the Ultimate Beast and suffered a defeat. So pretty much everyone in this match is on a little bit of a losing streak, so this is a chance at redemption and a chance to build momentum and perhaps secure a championship. So, going to be very interesting. And, of course, trying to collect my thoughts. I still can't believe what happened just minutes ago. So I'm being told that right now that the match between the Corruption Killer and the Sinful Neglect is being moved on to later tonight instead of after this match. So it looks like we're still having that match. Corruption Killer has got balls of steel for going through with this after what he just went through, but we'll just have to see, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, and yeah, this is going to be fun to call with 4 bodies flying everywhere. So pinfall or submission, you get if you get pinned or submitted, you are eliminated, and the last person standing wins the match. So, and drop kicks being thrown left and right. So yeah, this is going to be fun. And a shot right to the arm. This is not an over-the-top rope battle royal. It's a fatal 4-way elimination match. That just happens to be a battle royal as well. Oh, look at this double team on Antonio. And oh man, Russian leg sweep STO combo by Johnny Blaze and Aaron Kordeski. And now knocking Default Green into the ropes. And now choking him with the ropes. Smart move by Kordeski. And Antonio Black trying to fire back against Johnny Blaze. Oh, look at this. Got him, and oh, into a backbreaker. Nice move by Antonio Black. And rake of the eyes right there. And a big running kick right to the face. A nice spinning heel kick. And Aaron Kordeski has got a tidal wave of momentum right now in this Fatal 4-Way matchup. And again, oh, what a spinning. I don't even know what that was. He moved so fast. Antonio Black, very impressive. And now going after Johnny Blaze. And again, I cannot understate the importance of this match. The winner of this match goes into that United States Championship Scramble match and Game Over. And again, it's an elimination match, so pinfall or submission only. There are no disqualifications or countouts. And the last person standing in this matchup wins the match. And oh, nice running bulldog by Default Green. I guess I'm just going to call him Green, or DG. I'm not a big fan of abbreviations, so I'll probably just call him Green. Green just got smacked in the back of the head. And Antonio getting knocked into the ropes. And now it's like Kordeski going after Johnny Blaze. And again, this is going to be kind of tough to call until people start getting eliminated in this match. An Irish whip, and into a nice sleeper slam by Kordeski, just planting him. And what a clothesline by Antonio Black. And a nice punch right there by Kordeski, and a drop kick. Man, you got to have eyes all over your head. Not just in the back of your head, but in the front, the sides, and in the back when you're in a Fatal 4-Way matchup. And now look at this. Just grabbing Antonio by the hair and slamming him down, and an atomic drop and a running bulldog by Green. And now, oh, look at this, going for another atomic drop. And oh, went for a drop kick, but Johnny Blaze picked him out of the air with that kick. Now Johnny Blaze throwing him to the corner. And now Green throwing him into the ropes. And oh, what a chop, knocking him down, but gets knocked down himself with some shots to the kidneys. And a big drop kick by Johnny Blaze. And went for another drop kick, but Kordeski saw it coming, and a nice forearm. Now, look at this. And just slamming him. Oh, and the referee got hit by accident. That was unintentional contact right there. And that's a shame because and now he's in a crossface and a diving cross body, but the referee back to his feet. Default Green, look at this, now going for a pinfall. The referee over, not even a 1 count. Somehow the referee got knocked down, and that may have impeded that pinfall and that submission. Because Default Green did have that crossface locked in. And now, look at this, Kordeski. Oh, a beautiful flipping clothesline by Antonio Black. The athleticism of Antonio Black is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, but runs into a Famouser. That's it. Into the cover, hooking the leg off the Famouser. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out at 2. That was close. Owen Kordeski is pissed. He thought that was it. He thought he had him there. Oh, that slight distraction by getting pissed off at the referee led to that big shoulder block knocking him down. Now Green and Blaze seem to be turning their attention to Antonio. And now it's going for more shoulder blocks, working out those shoulders. And a huge chop by Johnny Blaze and a big jab. Oh, but Kordeski firing back, throwing him into the corner. And a big clothesline and a bulldog. Nice move by Kordeski. And Antonio Black. Man, Kordeski, of the 4 of these guys, I think the most impressive that's been so far is Kordeski. And now look at this, a big chop, and now a big clothesline, and now Johnny Blaze on the top rope. What's Johnny Blaze going to do here? Beautiful meteor from the top rope. That was impressive. And oh, what a European uppercut by Kordeski on Green. Oh, now look at this, Johnny Blaze with a big running soccer ball kick. And now a big axe handle, and a nice takedown by Kordeski into a wrist lock. And now look at this, another chop by Johnny Blaze, and now Antonio Black. Oh, got Irish whip right into the corner. And might have accidentally broke up that submission attempt. Oh, a nice running slam by Johnny Blaze, taking him down. That was like a sleeper. That was almost like a sling blade. And now, oh man, Antonio Black is in trouble here. I think he's still suffering the effects of that Famouser earlier. And look, just a big Russian leg sweep by Johnny Blaze. And look at those big strikes by Kordeski. And now what does Johnny Blaze have on his mind here? He's dragging him to the. Oh, but Green not letting him do anything. Now look at this, throwing Antonio into the corner. And look at this. Oh, a shot right to the back of Green. And now go behind. What is this? Oh, and into a C-Fire. Beautiful move by Johnny Blaze. And Antonio Black, again, just getting the crap kicked out of him. Oh, firing back with a spinning kick. Trying to get back into this matchup. And there have been no eliminations yet. I'm a little surprised at that. But another running bulldog by Default Green. Green loves those one-handed bulldogs. I mean, they're effective. And now just throwing him into the corner. Oh, what a clothesline by Johnny Blaze. Man, Kordeski just got decked with that one. And now some more chops flying around all over the place. Oh, look at this. And into a Hurricanrana, and hooking both legs. That might be it for Antonio Black. 1, 2, 3, and Antonio Black is the first person eliminated. And another sling blade by Johnny Blaze. Man, Antonio Black's bad luck streak continues. First he lost against Ultimate Beast, and now he's the first person eliminated. And look at the athleticism of Johnny Blaze into that handspring moonsault, into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2, but Green kicks out at 2. That was a close one. But now Johnny Blaze with the first elimination. That's gotta be a serious confidence boost right there. And a punch to the back, and a shot to the back, and it looks like both of them have turned their minds to Green, turned their attention to him. Now double team. Oh, double team gutbuster by both men. And now Johnny Blaze, what's he going to do here to try to finish Default Green off? Oh, no it looked like he was going to try to surprise him. Oh, but a nice sweep of the leg by Johnny Blaze. It looked like Johnny Blaze was going to try to surprise Kordeski, but Kordeski saw it coming. But now it looks like they're turning their attention to Kordeski. Now got him back up on his feet. The referee might want to move out of the way of the action. The referee has been hit at least twice in this match by accident. And now look at this, Green with an Irish whip. Oh, look at this. Irish whip by Kordeski, throwing Green into the corner. Oh, a shot to the midsection. Oh, now throwing him again into the corner. And a big right hand. What is Aaron Kordeski doing? What is Aaron Kordeski doing here? Oh, setting up for a back superplex. And, oh my God, the impact off that back superplex. But now, Johnny Blaze taking advantage, throwing him into the corner. And, oh, what a drop kick. Man, Kordeski took a little bit of damage himself off that humongous back superplex, and that slight moment of hesitation when he was getting up allowed Johnny Blaze to take advantage. But now Green with a thunderous chop, although I think the impact was somewhat lessened because, he's wearing a shirt. But, oh man, battle of the chops here. But now look at this. Oh, went for something, but did not connect with it. But now going after the arm again, and a shot right to the elbow. This has now obviously become a triple threat match. And double drop kick. Double drop kick by both men. And look at the teamwork into an assisted leg drop. Nice coordinated offense right there. Into the cover, hooking the leg. That might do it. 1, 2. Oh, but again, Green stays alive in this match. Man, Green showing a lot of resiliency staying into this contest, even despite the double teams. And now again into the turnbuckle. And what is this? Oh, but a counter. Nice counter. And oh, and a big running shoulder block, knocking down Johnny Blaze. And a kick to the back of the head. Man, Green is hurting, but responding with a clothesline. But you can just see Green is in serious pain right now. And another chop. Oh, look at this. And a nice snapmare from the back, taking him down. Oh, shot to the midsection. And another famouser. That has got to be it for Green. Now look at this. Kordeski diving. Stomp connects and into the cover immediately. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Blaze with another elimination. Oh, but Kordeski from behind. Oh, he's got him and plants him right on the top of his head with that rolling cutter into the cover, hooking the leg. And 1, 2, 3. Kordeski's heading to Game Over. Aaron Kordeski with a very impressive performance in this Fatal 4-Way Elimination Battle Royal, and he has earned himself a spot in the XAW United States Championship Scramble match at XAW Game Over. What an impressive display, showing a lot of resiliency, technique, and again, showing his will to win in this Fatal 4-Way match. Will Aaron Kordeski be the first ever XAW United States Champion? We'll just have to see come Game Over. But a very impressive victory here tonight in that Fatal 4-Way matchup. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, it was supposed to be the Corruption Killer versus the Sinful Neglect, but that match has been moved to later tonight. Up next, we have Jacob Williams versus Rodger Blake in a singles match. Earlier tonight, Mike Air was defeated by Cole Williams. Will Jacob be able to maintain his brother's momentum? Or will the loss on the previous episode of XAW in that tag match come back to haunt him here tonight against Rodger Blake? Now, this whole issue started on the XAW preview show almost a year ago when it was Mike Air versus Rodger Blake in a singles match, and Rodger Blake was actually victorious. And after that match, Cole Williams and Jacob Williams, the Brigade as they have dubbed themselves, attacked him from behind just to make a statement. Well, Rodger Blake did not like that very much. I mean, understandably. Not a lot of people like getting hit with a lead pipe. So him and Cole Williams had an Extreme Rules match on the first ever episode of XAW, but of course Jacob Williams came down with a distraction and attacked him, allowing Cole Williams to win the match with a steel chair shot, and that led to Mike Air coming out to even the odds, and that led to the tag match on the previous episode where Rodger and Mike Air were actually able to win that matchup. But earlier tonight, Cole Williams soundly defeated Mike Air by stealing his own Shining Wizard, putting him away with that maneuver. Can Jacob Williams keep up his brother's momentum against Rodger Blake, the hardcore icon? And you know, my boy Aris Williams, shout out to you, Aris Williams, is cheering on Rodger Blake here tonight. And his other boy, Kurt Mason, is in action later tonight in that tag team match against Jacob Cass and Chris Jericho with his tag team partner Jeff Hardy. Another one of the big matches here tonight on XAW Episode 3. And again, after the 5th episode of XAW, that is when we're going to have the first ever XAW pay-per-view event, Game Over. And we've already discovered that Aaron Kordeski is going to be involved in that championship scramble match for the United States Championship. There's going to be a triple threat hardcore championship ladder match, there's going to be a tag team title match, and of course the main event is going to be a 30-man Royal Rumble to determine the first ever World Heavyweight Champion here in XAW. So Game Over is going to be interesting. And here we go with Jacob Williams and Rodger Blake. And now starting with a collar and elbow tie-up. And neither man able to gain control off of that. And this is going to be interesting. Now another one, but now a side headlock. It looks like Jacob is in control. And a big forearm right to the face. And now taunting. Not a smart move. Runs right into a right hand. Yeah, Rodger's not going to have any of that. Man, what is with Jacob and Cole? They're so freaking arrogant and cocky. It's very obnoxious. And earlier tonight, Cole Williams, he started off that match very arrogant and cocky. I mean, I realize he won, but still. Oh my God! He chopped him so hard he did a backflip. Oh, but responding with a nice thrust kick underneath the jaw. But, oh man, Rodger Blake just responding with a huge smack to the back, knocking him down. Oh, caught him. And a big clothesline by Rodger Blake. Went for that thrust kick again, but this time he got caught. And, but this time the drop kick connects right on the button, knocking down Rodger Blake. Might have got him right in the temple, and a running bulldog by Jacob on Rodger. Now Jacob, what's this? Oh, look at this. Oh, went for body drop, but got countered into a schoolboy. Oh, but not even a 1 count. Gonna take a lot more than that, Jacob. Now, oh, a big shiver, and went for a kick again, but again gets caught with a clothesline. You're gonna have to come up with something else to do, Jacob. I mean, again, he probably has a lot of confidence considering his brother's victory earlier tonight, but again, you got to take out the man yourself. Man, Rodger loves those clotheslines. But Jacob back to his feet, and now Jacob throwing him to the outside, but Rodger hangs on. Oh, runs right into a big boot on the outside. There was some impact behind that. But now Jacob has him up on his feet. Now a side headlock. Well, the snapmare knocking him down, and a dropkick right to the back of the head. And now look at this back in the ring. Oh, wait a second. What the hell was that? Jacob just bulldogged the referee. He just straight up gave the referee a running bulldog. What are you doing? Oh, come on. He just pulled out a 2x4. Oh, my God. Just took his head off with that wooden 2x4. Are you kidding me? Really? And the referee didn't see a thing. And honestly, I don't even... Oh, but a nice counter by Rodger. But, oh, runs into a dropkick. I don't think the referee even knows what happened. Just 1 minute he was standing there, and then the next second he was unconscious. And oh, and a big running clothesline by Jacob, taking a cheap shot with that wooden 2x4 right to the face of Rodger Blake. And now look at this. Oh, big neck breaker by Jacob. Rodger is in trouble. And now Jacob going to the top rope off that just dirty, dirty tactics. Oh, now look at this. Jacob with a moonsault, showing off some athleticism with that beautiful moonsault. Into the cover, hooking the leg. One, but only a 1 count. Man, it's a wonder. Jacob's lucky he didn't get disqualified off that. And the referee did not see the 2x4 shot, but that was a beautiful clothesline taking down Rodger Blake. And Rodger's in trouble. He got nailed by that 2x4. And now back suplex into a side slam, almost a Uranagi. And I hate to say it, but I think Rodger's just about done. I mean, he got hit right in the face with that 2x4. And now Jacob just taking his time with that knee right to the shoulder. And Jacob may be seconds away from putting... All he needs to do is hit the Jake City DDT, and it's over. Trying to the midsection. Oh, believe this. Jake with a... Oh, stump puller pile driver. And that's got to be it. Jacob into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2... No! Oh, man, Rodger with the shoulder up, kicking out of that pile driver. Oh, man! Jacob tried to go to the top rope, but got clotheslined out of the ring. That was a beautiful interception by Rodger Blake. But now Jacob back into the ring. Man, I cannot believe he kicked out of that pile driver, off that back suplex into the side slam, and that moonsault, and the 2x4. Man, Jacob again is lucky he didn't get disqualified for that, but some nice jabs. And now just teeing off him with some chops and some strikes. Jacob in complete control of Rodger Blake right now at this moment in time. But still just completely unfair bringing in a freaking 2x4 into this matchup. This is not an Extreme Rules match. But now a big right hand. This is just turning into a fight, and I think he may have just pissed Rodger off. Now look at this. In for an Irish whip, but he ducks under whatever Rodger was trying to do there. But oh, nice clothesline following up. And off that clothesline, nice running neck twist. Nice move by Rodger. And oh, it went for a leg drop, but missed it. And oh, now Jacob responding off that missed leg drop with a forearm, but a shot to the midsection. And now, oh, caught him, and a nice takedown by Rodger. And into the cover off that, oh, look at this, trying to surprise him. 1, but only a 1 count. Off that nice little takedown right there, trying to surprise him with another big running clothesline. Rodger trying everything he can now to get back into this match. His head's still got to be ringing from that 2x4 shot. Going into a belly-to-belly suplex. Nice move by Rodger. Just sending him across the ring. What is Rodger doing here? Rodger Blake with a springboard. Oh my God! Springboard, spinning senton, knocking down Jacob. And that was impressive. He went halfway across the ring with that. And now into a camel clutch. Oh, but Jacob immediately grabbing the bottom rope, forcing the break. Smart move. Man, Jacob is in trouble here. This is not... I don't think this is going the way that he wanted it to. Even with the assistance of that wooden 2x4. Now, nice takedown by Jacob off that takedown. Oh, goes into an Oklahoma roll. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out at 2 by Rodger Blake. And that was a nice one right there. I hate to admit it, but he's got some talent. Jacob has got some talent. Now Irish whip. And oh, another clothesline. Man, this is turning into a fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great matchup right here. Even with the 2x4, this is still a pretty great match. And now look at this. Jacob's a little stunned there. Rodger trying to fire back with some stomps. And an Irish whip into the ropes. Now a duck under. And, oh, went for... Oh, look at this. Oh, what a spine buster. A huge sit-out spine buster by Rodger Blake. With all that momentum behind it, I'd go for a pin. But now, look at this. Setting up for a camel clutch. He's got the camel clutch locked in. Can he make Jacob submit? Oh, but Jacob trying to, oh, look at this, trying to power out of it. Oh, just like his brother did in the first matchup, powering out of the camel clutch. And now let's, oh, another jab. Oh, and look at this. And an, oh, knee to the midsection. These two just exchanging strikes, heavy blows. And now an arm wringer. What's Rodger going to do here? Oh, look at this. Got him set up and, oh, spiking him with a DDT. An absolutely vicious DDT. Off that DDT. Oh, look at this. Going for that buzzsaw combination. And that, oh, beautiful kick off the buzzsaw combination. And that might be it for Jacob. Can Rodger Blake capitalize off that flurry? And now Rodger into the cover, hooking the leg. Will that be it? 1, 2. Oh, but Jacob kicks out at 2.5. He almost had him there. That was close. Another forearm shiver. Now an arm wringer. And Rodger off the arm wringer. Oh, pulling him into the Blake Buster DDT, the double underhook DDT. That is his finishing maneuver, shooting the half. Will that be it? Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Rodger gets a little bit of revenge for both himself and Mike Air in a very, very highly contested matchup here. I'm impressed by both competitors, even with the freaking 2x4 that was completely uncalled for. But a very impressive showing by both competitors, but Rodger Blake with a huge win over Jacob Williams with the Blake Buster DDT. Remember the old TAW podcast?
That ended off the...
Oh, yeah. I remember them chops. Well, it's been several years ago.
Well, kiss it goodbye, because the Totally Awesome podcast has been redone in a whole new way. Check out the new TAP on Podbean and Spotify for the latest episodes where Josh Geddon and various guests discuss pro wrestling.
The cover of USA Today once was David Arquette wins a world title. Is there any newspapers out there going, hey, some random 10-year-old piece of shit won a world title? I'm sorry.
And generally act really stupid for an unspecified period of time. So
I love you, Joshua!
I love you too, Mr. Perfect Einstein! Visit the worst podcast you've ever heard today. Alright, up next, ladies and gentlemen, is a tag team match between Chris Jericho and Jacob Cass versus Jeff Hardy and Kurt Mason. Now, this has been a very interesting situation because on the last episode of XAW, Chris Jericho was in the ring cutting a promo, and then Kurt Mason interrupted him, and that broke out into a singles match between the two that Kurt Mason won with a small package out of nowhere. So then, of course, Chris Jericho, being Chris Jericho, hit him with a low blow, because Jericho can be a sore loser sometimes, and that led Jeff Hardy, who's been feuding with Chris Jericho for a while now, to come out to make the save, and then Jacob Cass came out with a freaking 2x4 and beat the crap out of Jeff Hardy and hit him with a brainbuster. So, tag match here tonight on XAW Episode 3. And again, Chris Jericho and Jacob Cass have struck up this sort of mentor-student relationship, although it was more of Chris Jericho's suggestion. I think Jacob Cass just wanted to be a tag team with him, but Jericho assumed the role of teacher, I guess. So, not very surprising. Jericho is very narcissistic, so of course he'd be like, yeah, I'll be your teacher. I was asking for a tag team. Nope, I'm your teacher. So that's what we're going with. But honestly, this would probably be a good move for Jacob Cass's career, because on the first episode of XAW, he was defeated in a singles match by TJ Donnell, and I believe I said TJ Collins earlier. I apologize for that. It's TJ Donnell. But yeah, he lost to him on XAW Episode 1, and so maybe Chris Jericho can get this guy's career on track, so who knows. But again, later tonight in our huge main event, TJ Donnell will be taking on Connor Jameson in a submissions count anywhere match, and the winner of that match will be entered into the Triple Threat Hardcore Championship ladder match at XAW Game Over. So, and after this, we're going to have the Sinful Neglect versus the Corruption Killer. I still don't think it's a very good idea to have that match considering the Corruption Killer's state of being right now, but he wants the match, so we're going to give it to him. So, here comes Jeff Hardy. Again, has had a lot of problems with Chris Jericho over the past several months. Started way back at No Escape, I believe, where they were, it was Crash Course where they were unsuccessful in winning the tag team titles on the main roster of TAW, and then Chris Jericho lost an Internet Championship match, and then turned on Jeff Hardy with another low blow, and that led to a singles match between the two on Riot Central 2 that Chris Jericho won. And then on the XAW preview show, Chris Jericho defeated Jeff Hardy in a steel cage match. And then at TAW Aftershock in that fatal 4-way match to determine the next Excalibur champion, well, Jeff Hardy was getting close to defeating Chris Jericho, but then Jacob Cass came out to make the save, and then Kurt Mason came out and attacked. He attacked Jacob Cass, which distracted Chris Jericho, allowing L to win the Excalibur championship. So a whole lot of problems between these four men. And you can just tell that Kurt Mason is so excited to be teaming with Jeff Hardy here tonight, because I believe he sees the dude as his inspiration. So, again, this tag team matchup, first person to get a pinfall or submission wins the match, and of course there are also countouts and disqualifications. But hopefully we won't see any of that. So here we go, starting with Jeff Hardy and Jericho, and starting off with a Hurricane Rana and some big punches to the face. Yeah, Jeff Hardy is about sick and tired of Chris Jericho and Jacob Cass at this point. Now he's got him back up on his feet, shot to the midsection. Oh, and Jeff, a big forearm shot, knocking Jacob Cass off the apron. Yeah, Jeff Hardy not in the best of moods tonight. And can you blame him? And now, big dropkick into the corner. And Jeff Hardy has Chris Jericho in his sights, and the Hardiac arrest connects. Very interesting naming choice for that maneuver. And now Jeff Hardy with a standing moonsault, showing off his athleticism. And now look at this, into the cover off the moonsault, but not even a 1 count. Jericho getting the shoulder up. And now Jeff Hardy back on the top rope, but Jericho catches him and Ric Flairs him off the top rope, landing him right on his back. And now what is Jericho going to do to get back in this match? Shot to the midsection. And now Jericho, Irish whip, and into a beautiful tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, knee right to the spine. And it looks like that, a little bit of hesitation off the top rope, cost Jeff Hardy a little bit. And look at it, just grabbing him right. Is he grabbing him by the eye or the nose? I can't really tell. But not very surprising, the dirty tactics by Chris Jericho, but missed a drop kick. Oh, excuse me. And what a spinning kick by Jeff Hardy. Just about took Chris Jericho's head off. And now look at this. Oh, and again grabbing him by the face. I believe he's got him by the nose, just trying to crush the man's nose. Very interesting choice of maneuver there by Jericho. And now Chris with a nice sleeper slam. And now look at the cocky pin. Oh, but Jeff Hardy immediately getting out of that. Jericho knew he wasn't going to win the match like that, but he just wants to take this time to showboat. And look at Jeff Hardy knocking him to the outside. And now knocking Jacob off the ropes. And now Jeff Hardy, and a big missile dropkick to the outside. Jeff Hardy taking it to the skies where he's most comfortable. But now he's in enemy territory. That may not have been his smartest decision. But missed the forearm. And now, shot to the midsection. And Jericho, he's got him a side headlock. The referee continues counting. Oh, boy. And Jericho with a, backbreaker on the outside. The pendulum backbreaker. And again, I think it may have been a little bit of a mistake for Jeff Hardy to go flying to the outside in enemy territory. But Jericho back in the ring. And now Jeff back in the ring, breaking the referee's count. Now tag made to Jacob Cass. What is Jacob going to be able to do against this legend, Jeff Hardy? That shot to the midsection. Looks like he's going very well so far. But a counter elbow. And now into another collar and elbow type Irish whip. And, big elbow by Jeff Hardy. And a shot to the face with a kick. If I was Jeff Hardy, I'd go make a tag to Kurt Mason. And that might be just what he's doing here. Tag made to Kurt Mason. Look at this. Double team. Leg drops for everyone. That's what I'm going to call that. Into the cover, hooking the leg. But not even a 1 count. Jacob Cass a lot more resilient than that. But that was serious damage with the leg drop to the midsection and to the face. And now front chancery. Well, not front chancery. Nice Russian leg sweep off the collar and elbow tie-up. Beautiful Russian leg sweep, almost a zigzag. And now Jacob Cass seems to be in control, but Kurt Mason moves out of the way. And, what a leg lariat! Got him right underneath the chin. That was a vicious leg lariat right there. Man, Kurt Mason, so explosive. But now Oleg is firing back with a nice arm drag. A little bit of extra force behind that one. And an axe handle. And now Kurt Mason trying to get back to his feet. Responding with a nice dropkick. Again, Kurt Mason is so explosive. But Jacob Cass, do not take Jacob Cass lightly. And now look at this, trying to fire back with some strikes. Punch right to the face. And a shot to the midsection. And another one. What is Kurt Mason going to follow up with here? Some more strikes. Trying to push him. He's trying to push him back to friendly territory right next to Jeff. In case he wants to make a tag, which is smart. Now throwing him into the corner. Is Jacob Cass going to tag out to Jericho? Tag made to Chris Jericho. What are they going to go for here? Irish whip into the ropes. Double elbow. And look, that is classic Team Extreme action right there. That is something that Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy used to do. Missed a diving elbow drop. Chris Jericho doesn't usually go for the diving elbow drops, but he did there, and he paid for it. But now counter Irish whip into the ropes. Leapfrog by Chris Jericho. And now building momentum. Going for a crucifix. But Jericho's in the ropes, grabbing the ropes. That's not going to work. And big kick right to the midsection. Now a collar and elbow tie-up. Oh, look at this. Kurt Mason with a twist of fate. Shades of Jeff Hardy right there. Oh, look at this counter to a small package. That's how Kurt Mason beat him. One. Oh, but Jeff Hardy immediately breaking that up. Smart move by Jeff. That was exactly what happened in Kurt Mason and Chris Jericho's match on the previous episode of XAW. Jericho connected with a lion salt, but Kurt Mason countered with a small package and won the match. But Jericho trying to take a little bit out of his playbook off of that. And now look at this Irish whip into the ropes. Kurt Mason again in enemy territory. And now Jericho just taking his time here. And measured dropkick right to the face. And now look at this. Again going to the arm and just a disrespectful smack to the back of the head. And a big forearm, but Kurt Mason stays up on his feet. Oh, look at this, into a schoolboy. One. Oh, but Jeff Hardy again breaking it up. Jeff Hardy being a very good tag team partner, breaking up every pinfall attempt. But gets kicked right in the face for it. Oh, but Kurt Mason responds with a beautiful head scissors takedown. Man, the action in this match is fast and furious. And a diving elbow drop. That's what Jericho went for earlier, but missed it. And now a tag made to Jeff Hardy. What is Jeff going to do here? Jeff Hardy not very happy with Chris Jericho, and I don't blame him because he just got kicked right in the face. And an Irish whip. And another Frankensteiner, but this time hooking the leg. Could this be it? One. But this time it's Jacob Cass breaking it up. Man, very good tag team wrestling here. Every time there's a cover, breaks it up. And runs into a forearm. That was a vicious forearm by Chris Jericho. Jacob Cass providing the distraction, allowing Chris Jericho to take the advantage. But now these two again going head to head. And now an arm wringer. Chris Jericho with a vicious DDT spiking Jeff Hardy right on the top of his head. And now a tag made to Jacob Cass. Jacob in the ring. Oh, but look at the tagging out. He doesn't want any of Jeff Hardy right there. But, Jeff Hardy kicking both of them in the outside of the ring with a nice mule kick. Man, that was impressive. When Jeff Hardy springboard, wiping out Jacob Cass. But Chris Jericho's right there. A big kick right to the midsection. And now another arm wringer. Oh, look at this. Snapmare. And a drop kick right to the top of the head. Man, again, Jeff Hardy in enemy territory. You got to get out of that corner, Jeff. And a nice takedown by Jacob Cass. And these two just continue to double team him, but look at this. Jericho trying to go for the count out here. Can Jacob Cass... look, clothesline knocking Kurt Mason off the apron. But now Jeff Hardy back up to his feet and a tag made to Jacob Cass. I don't know if Jeff saw that or not. I believe he did. I believe he did see that. And what a clothesline by Jeff Hardy. Now Jeff on the top rope with a big missile dropkick knocking Jacob Cass down. A kick to the back. What's Jeff going to do here? He's got the legs up, going for that leg drop. Right to the lower intestines. Almost a low blow there, but not quite. And now look at this. Jeff Hardy throwing Jacob Cass into the corner. What's Jeff going to do here? Perhaps setting up for a superplex. Jacob Cass in a lot of trouble here. And a massive superplex all the way across the ring. I didn't know Jeff Hardy was that strong. Good Lord, that was an impressive superplex. Perhaps setting up for the Swanton. Jeff Hardy. No, went for a 450 splash, but missed and landed right on his face. That could crush your ribs. Now, Jacob knocking Kurt Mason off the ropes. Look at this, into a victory roll off the missed 450. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Jacob Cass has pinned Jeff Hardy with a victory roll. I cannot believe Jacob Cass just pinned Jeff Hardy. But Jeff Hardy crashed and burned off that missed 450 splash, and Jacob Cass took advantage. He knocked Kurt Mason off the ropes and then capitalized with a victory roll. Very smart, strategic wrestling by Jacob Cass, and he has pinned Jeff Hardy. I guess those lessons, quote-unquote, with Chris Jericho have paid off, but what a massive upset. I honestly thought that the momentum was possibly on the side of Chris Jericho, on the side of Jeff Hardy and Kurt Mason, but proving me wrong here tonight. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Sinful Neglect versus the Corruption Killer. This was supposed to take place earlier tonight, but however, the Sinful Neglect attacked the Corruption Killer backstage in someone's office and just beat the crap out of him. So they had to move this match to later tonight to give the Corruption Killer time to recuperate. But again, I don't think it's very smart. I mean, the dude had a laptop smashed over him, had a weight set smashed over him, thrown into a TV that exploded, and powerbombed through a desk. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that the Corruption Killer is not 100% for this matchup, but he wants this matchup anyway, so I don't think this is going to end well. I don't think I've ever seen anyone as vicious as the Sinful Neglect. I mean, remember last episode, after the Corruption Killer defeated Aaron Kordeski, he came out and beat the crap out of him. Just absolutely, you cannot describe it in any other way than just mauling the guy. and then just did the exact same thing earlier tonight. So I think it's safe to say that the Sinful Neglect has the upper hand in this matchup, and it hasn't even started yet. Just a cowardly assault backstage. Just trying to kill the man, honestly. And again, later, speaking of trying to kill each other, the main event is probably going to be one for the ages. The submission count anywhere match, where the only way you can win is by submission anywhere in the arena. But that is later tonight in our main event. Can the Corruption Killer survive this match? That is the question. I don't want to count him out and say there's no chance of him winning. But, I mean, the dude just got absolutely demolished backstage. He's not 100%. And it looks like he has he was busted open backstage, so it looks like they've fixed that. I don't know if they've stapled his head or, like, stitches or glued his head back together. But, like, again, it wouldn't take much to open up that wound again. So, if I was the Corruption Killer, I'd try to play this as smart as, like, the worst thing he could do is just charge head first into the the Sinful Neglect. Because if he tries to do that, Sinful Neglect is just going to take his head off. So here we go with this singles match. And just as soon as I said that, what did I just do? He just tried to charge the Sinful Neglect. Big mistake. And ran right into a vicious clothesline. And now throw him to the outside. And, oh, a big boot right to the face, knocking the Corruption Killer off the apron. I do not think this is going to last very long at all, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to say it. I'll believe this. Sinful Neglect with a big backbreaker on the outside. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Sinful Neglect clearly in control of this contest. I mean, the Corruption Killer was advised not to take this match, but he's stubborn. He didn't want to listen. Now up against, a clothesline against the steel steps. And again, Sinful Neglect is clearly in control. Throwing Corruption Killer back in the ring. And, a big right hand. And now Sinful Neglect up on the apron. What's he going to do? We're going to the... Oh my god! What a drop kick! Sinful Neglect was trying to go to the top rope, but he just got launched into the barricade with that beautiful drop kick. That was one of the best drop kicks I've ever seen. Kudos to you, Corruption Killer. But now, he may have just pissed the Sinful Neglect off. And just slamming him face first against the barricade. Again, he's going to have to do more offense like that. Just keep landing those beautiful drop kicks, Corruption Killer. But now look at this, Corruption Killer trying to take a breather on the outside of the ring. He's clearly not 100%. He's clearly still hurting. Back on the apron. Oh, no. Oh, what a chop. And just landing face first on the outside again. Oh, no. What is Sinful Neglect doing? Oh, dear God. And, just wiping him out on the outside with a diving spear. Just, I just want... if I was the referee, I would seriously consider just calling the match right now because it's not looking good. Now, finally, he's back in the ring. And, went for an uppercut, but he missed it. Corruption Killer from behind with a jab to the back of the head. And now, can the Corruption Killer pull off the upset of the century? Let's go for Schoolboy. But in the ropes, the referee calls the rope break. What an uppercut. And another one knocking him right off his feet. Can the Corruption Killer pull off the miracle? And another uppercut knocking him down. Man, Sinful Neglect is all over him right now. And it does not look good. Another clothesline. And look at this. And another clothesline. Just trying to decapitate the man. Oh, no. This is Sinful Neglect's wheelhouse right here. This ground and pound, classic Sinful Neglect right here. But now he's got him back up on his feet. Corruption Killer, what does the Corruption Killer got to do to get back in this match? And another clothesline. How many clotheslines can you do before you actually knock someone's head off? No, going after the turnbuckle. It runs right into a wicked right hand by the Corruption Killer. And now going to the outside of the ring, but back in the ring. And now look at this Sinful Neglect. No, not the exposed turnbuckle. Right to the face with the exposed turnbuckle. Just an absolutely vicious assault by the Sinful Neglect. Again, the referee needs to stop this match. And a big running DDT by the Sinful Neglect. It's only a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think the Corruption Killer has much left in him, to be perfectly honest. And this is not his fault. He got attacked backstage. Look at this. And a big power slam by the Sinful Neglect. He just needs to go for the pin at this point, but the Sinful Neglect does not. He's signaling he wants to end it, ladies and gentlemen. Could we see the original sin? And here we go. The original sin connects. Just go for the pin. Just end it. Just end it. Into the cover hook in the leg. 1, 2, 3. And the Sinful Neglect with a decisive victory over the Corruption Killer in a brutal contest. The Corruption Killer showed streaks of being able to fight back here and there, but I honestly believe if he was not attacked backstage and brutalized backstage, he would have done much better in this match. But, oh, come on, you made your point, you attacked the man backstage, and you beat him in this match, and now you're still not done? Really? Just absolutely ridiculous. What? Are you kidding me? Is that the Colonist? What's the Colonist doing out here? Making the save for the Corruption Killer, attacking the Sinful Neglect. I mean, there have been rumblings between these two on Facebook, but the Colonist is back, ladies and gentlemen, here in XAW. Wow, what a shocking turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event. TJ Donnell versus Connor Jameson in a submission count anywhere matchup. Now, the rules for this match. There are no pinfalls, there are no disqualifications, and there are no countouts. The only way to win is to make your opponent tap out, but you can get a submission anywhere in the arena. You do not have to be in the ring. You can get a submission on the announce table. You can get a submission in the bathroom. Like, it does not matter. The only way to win is via submission anywhere in the arena. And the winner of this matchup will move on to XAW Game Over in the Hardcore Championship ladder match. So, will it be TJ Donnell or will it be Connor Jameson? Now remember, TJ Donnell asked for this matchup because he was defeated by Connor Jameson on the previous episode via a pile driver in a regular singles match. Well, apparently that loss did not sit too well with TJ Donnell, and he called out Connor Jameson requesting this rematch, and they both just kept piling on stipulations. So here we go tonight, this rematch between these two in a submission count anywhere match in our main event. And honestly, I think this has the makings of a brutal contest. Because again, there's no pinfalls in this match. The only way to win is via submission. And I do think that this does play in Connor Jameson's favor, because on the first episode of XAW, he defeated Carlito via submission with the STF. So I do think this may be well within Connor Jameson's wheelhouse. However, I do not believe we've seen all that TJ Donnell has up his sleeve, so this could be anyone's ballgame here. But I do think this has the potential of being an incredibly violent contest, so not for the faint of heart. But again, the winner of this match moves on to the Hardcore Championship match, which is going to be a triple threat ladder match at XAW Game Over for the Hardcore Championship. Now, about the Hardcore title, it's going to be different from the main roster Hardcore title. It's going to have a variation of the 24/7 rules. Every time the champion is in a match, that title is on the line, but when he's not in a match, it's not like you can attack him backstage and steal the title. It's just during any match. So, here we go with our main event, ladies and gentlemen. TJ Donnell versus Connor Jameson, and here, yeah, this is gonna be a straight up fight, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know how submissions are gonna figure into this, but TJ Donnell starting off with a head of steam, throwing to the outside after those jabs, and a big clothesline, knocking him to the outside. I'm not surprised at all that TJ is taking it to him in the early going of this match. And again, there are no countouts, disqualifications, or pinfalls, so they can use weapons. And now it looks like Connor's firing back. Oh, here we go. And slamming him face first into the steel steps. Oh, here we go. Just brutally whipping his head into the steel steps as hard as he possibly can. And again, so many times, and again. And now, yeah, TJ had the upper hand in the early going of this match, but I think that has changed here. After so many head slams against the steel steps. And a knee right to the shoulder, it looks like. And again, they can get a submission counts outside the ring, and a big right hand by TJ. And now throwing him into the steps again, and oh, what a clothesline, knocking him down. And oh boy, here comes the weapons. And oh my God! Just crushed him with the steel steps. And now throwing it into the ring. Man, he just tried to murder that man with the steel steps. And a shot to the kidneys. And oh, a nice shoulder block, knocking him down. Man, his bell has got to be ringing right now. Only this first submission attempt of the match has got him in a stretch. Now the arms pulled back, knee in the spine, right where he hit him with the steel steps. Very smart. Oh, but Connor using his strength to get out of it. And again, submissions only in this matchup. And now big right hand. Oh, look at this. Now going after the arm. And, oh, an elbow right to the arm. Now if you take out the arms, TJ won't be able to use his finishing maneuver, the bop and cutter. Oh, look at this. Duck under. Oh, went for a chop, but TJ ducked under it. And, oh, a shot to the midsection. I believe he was going to try to do something, but got countered, throwing him into the ropes. What's Connor going to fire back with here? Oh, perhaps a power... Oh, no, perhaps a Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes connects from Connor Jameson. Now he's got him up against the rope, but he caught his foot, and a big clothesline by TJ. And again, these two are brawlers. So, again, I don't see how submissions are going to figure into this match, but, oh, but look at this. Oh, look at the strength into a vicious powerbomb. What a powerbomb, and immediately into a Boston Crab. Brilliant strategy by TJ. Oh, will he be able to get the submission here? This is his second submission attempt. Right off the powerbomb. Oh, but again, Connor muscles his way out of it. And, oh, a big axe handle. Again, it's very smart, going right from a powerbomb right into a Boston Crab. Almost shades of Samoa Joe. Now look at this. Oh, now it's Connor going for submission. Got him in an abdominal stretch. Can he make him submit with the abdominal stretch right here? Oh, but TJ firing back with a hip toss, getting out of it. Several submission attempts by both competitors. None of them have been successful thus far, but not very surprising. It's going to take a lot for either of these two to tap out. And, oh, man, just pouncing on him with some big right hands right to the skull. Man, that was a just leapt through the steel steps almost. Connor is motivated right now. And, oh, steel steps right to the face, just slinging them around with reckless abandon, and, oh, just trying to crush the man. Oh, look at this, back up on his feet. Oh, but this time he blocked it, and a big right hand answering back. And now off that, oh, what a vicious clothesline, short arm clothesline. Oh, and another one just turning Connor inside out. Man, just these two, I am honestly a little concerned that whoever loses this match might be paralyzed. Oh, a nice counter into a swinging neckbreaker by Connor Jameson. Now that will help set up for the STF, Connor's signature submission maneuver. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's got a sledgehammer. Oh, but TJ on the top rope and a diving spear. Nice way to cut him off, but he pulled a sledgehammer into the ring. Oh, no. Oh my God, swinging like he's trying to get in a railroad spike. And, oh, right to the kidneys. Good Lord, someone get that away from him before he kills the man. Good Lord, that was absolutely vicious. And now look at this. Oh, slamming him down now into a wrist lock. Now trying to can he make him submit off this wrist lock? I don't think that's going to happen, but it will wear him down. And now Connor trying to fight out of it, and he does just that. Man, his back has got to be aching from those sledgehammer shots. And now look at this. Oh, TJ going into the outside of the ring. Or perhaps going for another weapon. Oh, he's got a steel chair. Oh, but Connor steals it away. And Connor, oh, right to the skull with a steel chair, trying to split the man open. And another steel chair shot. And, oh, but this time TJ moved out of the way. Oh, clotheslining the... Did he just... Oh, no, shot to the back of that. Did he just clothesline the chair out of his arms? If he did, then that man is more metal than I ever could have dreamed. That was nice. And now shoulder block into the barricade. Now throwing him right into the ring post. And again, trying to bust the man open here. Oh, look at this. TJ on the top rope. What's he going to go for here? Oh, but Connor saw it coming and throws him off the top rope. Man, that was a close... Man, TJ taking a little bit too much time right there. But Connor has got the steps up again. And good Lord, that strike with the steel steps. Right to the skull. Man, this is such a violent matchup. And oh, they both punched each other at the same time. That was cool. And now just again going after the arm. And a shot right to the arm again. And now a kick. And what man, the impact on that chop. And blocked a punch and a big left hand. And these two just going at it right here. What is Connor going to go for here? Oh, no, look at this. Oh, putting him in a very uncomfortable position. Working on TJ's nether regions. Interesting. I mean, this is effective, but odd strategy here in this submission match. And there are no disqualifications, so I guess do whatever works. I guess whatever. Now a nice arm wringer. Oh, look at this, Connor. Look at the strength of Connor Jameson. He's got him in a vertical suplex and is walking around with him. The strength of this man. They still got him up, and oh, into a gourd buster. A lot of extra strength and power and impact behind that gourd buster. He's back up in another huge chop, trying to push him into the ropes and a knee to the midsection. And it looks like Connor's working on the midsection. Oh, but went for a punch but blocked it. Well, shoved him off. And now a side headlock. Now what's he going to go for here? Oh, just a big scoop slam up against the ropes. Again, working on the ribs and the midsection. And just again smacking him with the steel steps. And now, oh, look at Connor. He thinks he may have him weakened enough. Is Connor going to try to go for a submission here? Arm wringer. And now taking him down, going for a crossface. This is a variation of the STF. He's got him in a crossface. Will Connor Jameson win this match via submission? And there are no rope breaks in this matchup because it's false count anywhere. Well, can TJ get out of this submission hold? Well, TJ finally gets out of that crossface. Man, that did a lot of damage, but oh, look at this big running DDT. What a response by TJ. And now TJ going into the outside, trying to create some space. Man, his ribs have got to be killing him right now, but trying to catch a breather on the outside. Well, look at this TJ. Oh, TJ heading towards the announce table. Oh boy, here we go, setting up the announce table, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is not going to end well. Oh, look at this. Oh, it gets blocked. I'm going to shot to the midsection. Oh, look at this. What is TJ going for here? Oh, look at this. And a sit-out gourd buster on the outside. Man, I thought that other gourd buster was vicious. And now TJ. Oh, we've already seen one 2x4 tonight. And just, oh my God, just trying to decapitate the man with that 2x4. Just repeated strikes. And he just broke the 2x4 over Connor's face. And a running bulldog. And now TJ back with some momentum. Man, this is such a brutal match. Oh, look at that scoop slam. Oh, no. Oh, into a reverse DDT on the outside. Again, not a lot of padding. And now off that reverse DDT. Oh, look at this Connor going for a Boston Crab. Again, submission count anywhere. If Connor taps on the outside, it's over. He's got that Boston Crab locked in tight. Oh, but Connor again powers. How is he able to power out like that this deep into this match? And oh boy, both of them are on top of the announce desk. This is going to be interesting. Oh, he's got him locked. Oh, missed the clothesline. Now Connor side headlock. Oh, what's this? Nope. No, he's got him in a crossface on top of the announce desk. Are you seeing this? He's got him in a submission hold on the announce table. Oh, but look at this Connor. Oh, TJ counters out of it and rolls off the announce table. Smart. And oh my God! Connor with a spear off the announce table on TJ. Just leaping into the man. What an insane matchup so far. And these two continuing to brawl on the outside, but a shot to the midsection. And again on top of the announce table. And what in the world is next? And a punch. I'll block that one. And a big right hand by TJ. Oh, TJ. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear God. Setting up for another power bomb. And a power bomb right through the announce table. That has got... Just go for a submission. I was about to say go for a pinfall, but there's no pinfalls in this match. Oh, and a big right up against the ring post. And again into the ring post. Get the man into the ring, slap on a submission hold, and call it a day. Oh, and a kick right to the face. Oh, and just stomping him right in the back. Connor is in trouble. What a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And, oh, a big spear into the corner. Now off that spear. And a swinging neck breaker. And TJ is firmly in control. Oh, now let's go for the ground and pound. Just trying to wear the man down. TJ with a whirlwind of momentum in this matchup right now. And a shot and another kick. And TJ, oh, wait a sec. He's going for the sharpshooter. He's got a sharpshooter locked in. That has got to be it. The excruciating pain caused by the sharpshooter is locked in. Connor may have to tap. But again, Connor muscling his way out of the sharpshooter. How? Just so impressive at this point. Now throwing him into the ropes. What is Connor going to respond with? Oh boy, this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. And a huge back superplex. Man, beautiful back superplex by Connor. Now off the back superplex, going for a surfboard stretch. Knee in the spine. Can he get a verbal submission here? Will he be able to get it here? TJ in trouble, but again, powering out of it. Man, how much do these guys have left? And again misses a clothesline. Oh, running knee right to the jaw. Beautiful knee strike. Went off that knee strike. Oh, he's got him in the STF. This is how he defeated Carlito on XAW Episode 1. Can he make TJ submit with the STF? He's got it locked in. Oh, but TJ rolls out of it. Nice move. Nice way to get out of it. And so many counters in this match. Going to the outside. What's he going to do? Oh, counter and a forearm right to the face. And now Connor on the top rope. And a diving spear once again. Man, a lot of diving spears tonight. And now this got him back up on his feet. What's this? Throwing him into the corner again. Oh, he might... Is he setting up for another back superplex? Another one? Oh, that's... Oh, dear God. And another back superplex. A second one. How can anyone withstand that kind of punishment? Oh, speaking of punishment... Oh, boy. This is not going to end well. Oh, but he accidentally hit the referee with the steel steps. Oh, but TJ firing back. And right to the face with the steel steps. How in the world is Connor not dead at this point? Just good lord, this match is absolutely just vicious. Who is going to win this submission match, ladies and gentlemen? This is a blood feud at this point. Oh, what a clothesline! Got in the ring with a steel chair, but ran right into a clothesline. Now Connor, oh, he's got it propped up in the corner. Oh, look at this, Connor. Oh, look at this. And, oh, face first into the steel chair. Just, oh my god, this match is so violent. What in the world is going to happen next? Who is going to win this match? Now some more ground and pound and a nice headbutt. Man, these two have got to have been going on for at least 10-15 minutes. On the top rope. And, oh, a big right hand, knocking him off the ropes. Nice interception by TJ. Man, these two just keep going at it. I'm so impressed by these guys. And a nice running bulldog. Doing anything he can. And now just some taunting. And he can feel the crowd on his side. And a shot to the midsection. TJ with a big right hand and another shot. And an even bigger right hand. And another one. And now TJ with a big clothesline off of that. TJ building momentum once again. Now off that, what is TJ going to do here? Oh, going for a scoop slam. Nope, into another reverse DDT. This time in the inside of the ring. Go for a submission. Put the man away. Or perhaps setting up for the bop and cutter. Oh, gets kicked right in the face. Nice counter by Connor. Now on the top rope diving. Nobody caught him in midair with a bop and cutter. That's got to be it. What an insane catch by TJ. Oh, now setting up. He's got him in the sharp. That's it. This has got to be it. Mid-air bop and cutter into the sharpshooter. That's all she wrote. It is only a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen. But no way. No way. Connor again powering out of the sharpshooter. How in the world at this point is this man's not even human anymore. Neither of these two are human at this point. And now TJ on the top rope. TJ diving. Oh, but Connor's smart move moving out of the way. And he saw it coming and just jumped out of the way. And now Connor with a big suplex on the outside. Man, right on the ramp. And oh no. Oh, going for another. He's got another sledgehammer. Oh my god. Just trying to kill the man with the sledgehammer. Like a railroad spike. And, oh, shot right to the midsection with the sledgehammer. This has got to be one of the most violent matches I've ever seen, like, ever. Like, on this channel. And now these two, are they headed back to the locker room area or something? And again, this is submissions count anywhere, so submissions anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. And now some strikes right to the back of the head. Connor just teeing off on TJ. Man, who is going to win this submission match? And a kick right to the hamstring. Connor in complete control. It's almost like that mid-air bop and cutter woke him up. And oh, what a neck breaker on the ramp. And Connor again in control and a shot to the face. Oh, look at this. And what a wicked chop, knocking him down the ramp. But TJ back to his feet and responding with a huge DDT on the ramp. Did you hear that sickening impact? Good lord. Again, no pinfalls. The only way to win is by some... How in the world are these two going to be able to slap on a submission at this point? They've got to be exhausted. And now on the top of the stage, ladies and gentlemen. And a shot to the midsection. What in the world is it going to do for you? We'll go for here. But missed a clothesline again. And off that miss. Got him an Irish whip, throwing him. Or trying to throw him into something. Oh, a nice clothesline to the back of the head, knocking him down. I was going to try to throw him into the screen. Now, look at this. And a Russian leg sweep on the ramp, on the stage. And now more ground and pound, some strikes. And, oh man, that last one connected, ladies and gentlemen. I believe TJ has been busted wide open. Man, TJ is in serious trouble right now. Moved out of the way of a leg drop. But, runs right into another flying knee. Oh, and Connor wants to put this one away. Yeah, TJ's bleeding. He's bleeding like a stuck pig. I want a shot to the midsection. Oh, dear God. Oh, man. Oh, my God. An Olympic slam on the ramp. On the stage. This match is just absolutely insane. Oh, no. Oh, no. What is next? What is next? On another con. Oh, no. He's going to try to break the man's neck. He's going for that Texas pile driver. And right on the stage. Oh, my God. Did you hear that impact? This man might actually be paralyzed. And now right into the STF. That's it. That has got to be it. That is all she wrote. Right on the top of the stage. Off the pile driver. And TJ And TJ has no choice. He has to tap out. Connor Jameson is your winner. What a matchup between these two. And one of the most vicious matches I've ever seen in this company. But Connor Jameson has defeated TJ once again, this time via submission on the top of the ramp in an absolutely brutal contest. There was everything in that match, but holy crap. And again, Connor Jameson is headed to XAW Game Over in that Triple Threat Hardcore Championship ladder match. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.